And welcome back everyone to World's Group Stage 2021. 100 Thieves find their first win against Detonation. Focus Me and Abbedagge, thank you so much for joining me. Congrats on grabbing this one. You're one of the rookies at Worlds this year, so talk me through your experience so far from facing Scout in the mid lane yesterday to grabbing a convincing win over the Japanese team today.
Definitely feels pretty new to be at the world stage for the first time. Still have some stage jitters and there's definitely some pressure. But I'm confident that I'm going to perform well in the next couple of games, and we're getting used to it, and we want to make NA proud, so it's important to all of us to do well here.
Yeah, and it was a really cool game from you guys today. But I want to know, how does it compare to the experience you had in the LCS this year and before that in the LEC in terms of competition in the mid lane especially?
Well, they're all really good, and in my group they're all Korean, and the best Korean mid laners are always really strong, so it's definitely a challenge, and this is the place where you can prove yourself, and I'm just looking forward to prove more that I belong here.
Yeah. Can you give me any thoughts on your group especially and how you think this one is going to play out? Because EDG is right now 2-0, but I feel like it's pretty open still for the rest.
EDG is looking really strong, but yesterday we felt like we had a really disadvantage in draft, and we felt like they didn't actually pressure that well. Like they could have destroyed us way faster, so we were actually a bit. It made us more confident that they're not that much better than us, and we actually have a chance if we prepare well and have a good draft.
Can you give me your thoughts on the meta so far? Because it's something that I ask many roles, but not especially in the mid lane. We've seen a lot of different matchups, melee to melee, range melee, and yeah, it's so many different things. So how do you feel it suits your style so far, and how do you find it when it comes to the style for 100 Thieves as a whole?
We like to fight a lot from mid, and so it fits us pretty well right now, just playing Ryze, LeBlanc and stuff like that. And me and Closer do really well contesting through mid, so I'm pretty comfortable in the meta right now.
Right, well, that's great to hear, because tomorrow you're going to have a big task, and I'm really hyped about this, because we will finally have the Abbedagge versus Faker matchup. How do you feel about this one, and meeting Faker finally on the mid lane?
Yeah, I'm thankful to Riot for fulfilling the script. My first time at Worlds, and Faker made it as well, so they obviously had to put us in the same group. It's gonna be cool to play with him.
I can imagine. Well, we will be looking forward to that, but for now, Felix, thank you so much for the interview. Good luck against T1 tomorrow.